Hey, good morning. Welcome to Wednesday. Welcome to Wednesday. And today we're going to talk about what's just going to be coming up in the next couple of weeks. November 19th, I mentioned yesterday that I would talk more about the eclipses. We're about to head into eclipse season, and I want to kind of tie it up in a bow for you guys because a lot of you have taken my North Node class. We're talking about destiny and fate and what am I here to do on this planet. That's the North Node class. And eclipses are aligning with North Nodes. So what this has to do with you, let's just relate it to you. So this North Node or this eclipse that's coming up on November 19th, this week is 27 degrees Taurus. So it is aligned with the North Node, South Node axis of Taurus and Scorpio. It's moving now. Remember, I've been saying this for a while, that North Nodes are always moving in retrograde, and it is now moving from the Gemini-Sag axis. It's been in the North Node in Gemini for a long time, so South Node is Sagittarius, right? It's the opposite energy, moving backwards into Taurus. So Gemini and Sag are mutable signs. That means that the flexibility is the key element of those signs. So it's sort of like they can move and shake and change and do things very adroitly and have a lot of flexibility around things. The downside of them is that they might be too much shape shifting going on. There might not be enough sort of focused attention on something. Okay, so that's Gemini and Sag. It's moving out of Gemini into Taurus, and this North Node, let's see. So this North Node that it's moving into, which is Taurus, is a fixed sign. And fixed signs are really good at being relentless. They are really good at directed action and consistent applied effort. And Taurus is about embracing even luxury, but it's really more about what it is you value. So I'm going to recommend you guys, I'm going to do the reading today for morning message, but I just wanted to sort of get it out there that whenever we go through an eclipse season, which we did earlier this year, and now we're doing it again late in this year, and it's next year, it's going to be all about Taurus and Scorpio. Whenever we do that, first of all, how it affects you. The energy is heightened. It's strong. It's really strong, especially for those who have that nodal placement, that nodal axis. So a lot of people in the North Node and South Node class, the North Node class, ask about, well, what if I'm a regular Taurus, right? What if Taurus is my sun sign? Or what if I have a lot of earth energy in my chart? What if I have a lot of Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo are also fixed signs? Does it impact them? Yes, it does. It impacts them in terms of abrupt change. I'm going to say it again. Abrupt change. So you may have been kicking around the idea to, start dating or end something, and those things get ended for you, right? It's a little bit of a tower moment, but you've already you kind of know it's there. You kind of know it's there. And it's like, oh, time to face this. Okay. So the full moon, the lunar eclipse that we're having on the 19th, the full moons are about endings. So endings and Taurus, it's in Taurus. So it's about what you value. So some of your values may have changed, right? You might be moving from one thing that you really value, and now you're embracing something else, right? You used to embrace being in a relationship, and now you love being on your own. That's what you value. You value education. Okay, you value education, used to value education in terms of traditional education. Now you value self-paced learning, right? There's just some kind of shift here happening. So something is moving away. Taurus, with that energy of comfortable. I need to be comfortable. You kind of have to do a little assessment for yourself. What do you value? Because those of you with North Node in Taurus, South Node in Scorpio are likely to be most effective. This is about an acceleration of fate, destiny. So get ready for it, okay? Those of us who have Gemini and Sag, the energy is less, right? We've been through this for the last 2 years. It takes about 18 months to 2 years for it to travel through all of the zodiac signs, or each of the zodiac signs. So 2 years, it spends 2 years in each sign, 18 months to 2 years. And during that time, you can expect a speeding up of your fate and destiny, which is why I love the North Node in itself, because the North Node, when you understand your North Node, embrace your North Node, you are truly doing what you are here to do. And if you haven't been doing that and you're a Taurus North Node, get ready for some abrupt change. Okay? If you want to know more about your North Node, there's a link below if you want to jump on the class. I have a recorded class. We just did a live one. But if you want to jump on that and see what yours is about, then please do. Let's do a reading here today for morning message. That's kind of the intention of this whole video, but that was a very important thing for me to get out to you. And in December 4th, I'll do another video around this, or another morning message, whatever video wants to come out. December 4th, we are having a new moon that's in alignment with the Gemini Sag. That's the final eclipse. Okay, so the new moon is about beginnings. So if you have been through this for the past 2 years and lots of things have changed, now things really get to sort of take off. Okay. And I view North Node and South Node. North Node is about your future karma. South Node is your past karma, past lives. It's about releasing and letting go. But it's also, South Node is not just about blowing off those things in the South Node. It's really not. It's about how do we balance these two energies. And for example, Taurus and Scorpio. So Scorpio is about change, transformation. And that is, if that's your South Node, that's your past. You have lived lives where you have had a lot of abrupt change. In this life, it's about going toward anchoring in, becoming, creating roots for yourself, doing things that you value, focusing on your money, focusing on creating stability for yourself. And in your past life, you were a Scorpio, or had a lot of Scorpio change go on. So you're really used to being very flexible and changey and leaving things behind quite abruptly. This life, that's not really what it's about. It's about anchoring in, and Taurus is the energy of what do I value? So that's what you're going to need to look at over the next 2 years. Even if you're not a Taurus North Node, it can still impact you. The people it impacts most are the fixed signs, right? Fixed signs: Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Those are the people who may have not wanted change, not wanted transformation as much as the universe is trying to kind of get you there, right? So if you're manifesting something, manifest is change. Even if it's like, don't think of change. If you're thinking of change as, oh God, it's all negative, I don't want to have any change, then you've been resisting it, and likely, you're going to have some kind of big transformation. If you're like, okay, I can handle this, I see where I'm going, I've been manifesting, I do change incrementally, but I still do it, then it's likely to be a little less impactful, abruptly impactful, less abruptly impactful. But make no mistake, North Node in an eclipse, which is what's happening on November 19th, is about speeding up fate. Okay? So, underneath, we've got serendipity, soulmates. See, that's a Sag card. Isn't that interesting? Soulmates and the here and now. Some of you have a relationship coming in. You may have been resisting it. Okay? You just sort of like, oh God, I've had so many trial and error. I've had so many, situations that just really were awful. I feel like now the universe is bringing in something that is good luck, good, joyful, profound transformation, but through kind of a lucky twist of fate. Okay? I'm going to do this. It's not bouncy anymore. Sorry about that. Look at the bounciness. Sorry. All right, let's see where we go. Moon. Just been talking about the moon, haven't we? Been talking about eclipses, lunar eclipses. That's what's going on. Strength. So Leo, there's another fixed sign for you. Queen of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, Two of Cups. I like this. Seven of Swords, World. Okay. All right. This is cool. I feel like somebody is ending, let's see, Five of Pentacles, Justice, Two of Swords. I feel like some of you are ending a connection with a person who has done you wrong. Finally, like it's not acrimonious. It's just like, all right, I'm finally done with this. I'm going to purge it out of my life. I'm finally doing this. I feel like this person is very upset by that because I think that they've been hanging around in your life, and this moon, this eclipse, major abrupt change is really in your energy. All right, you're finally saying, I'm embracing what's meaningful to me. I'm moving away from anything that's not meaningful to me, and I'm no longer going to listen to any nonsense that being manipulated or anything like that. I'm just really moving on. It's you know the difference between having an argument with someone. You're like, I'm moving on, and there's like this drama around it. I feel like somehow it's much more impactful when you just decide and you just do it. The energy shifts, and that person will know it. All right, so there is somebody that you might have been in a love relationship with. I feel like this reading is for somebody who was sure that this person was the right one for them, and the other person just wasn't able, willing. And I feel like the other person, there was a time when when one of you was kind of like, this would be the best thing in the whole wide world. Let's do this. Let's be together. Let's reconnect. Let's overcome any kind of past. Let's really, be together and enjoy each other. And the other person was very, not trustworthy. This other person, I feel like, doesn't have a lot of self-confidence. I feel like they do what they do in order to get other people to pay attention to them. They feel like they can't fill their own cup. So it's all about like, look at me, other people. I need to have a lot of people in my life so that I get enough juice. This person doesn't have a good relationship with themselves. No self-love here. So they're not able to really be part of a relationship. And I feel like I don't know if you were on which side you were on. If you were the one who was begging and pleading with this person to be in relationship, or if you were somebody who was kind of running away from a relationship. The fact is that things are now balancing themselves so that you are finally at peace with this. Okay, so this eclipse that's coming up, you may find that you're finally able to let this person go. You're finally able to do it. And it's a good thing. I just feel like the energy of this person is I just don't think that they are doing the internal work. I don't think they know themselves very well. I think they're very, let's see, let me clarify the Seven of Swords, please. Four of Pentacles, Lovers, Five of Cups, Knight of Swords. This person is a little bit about drama. There's a little bit of drama here. This person is, it's sort of like they're holding back their true, their heart is is kind of encrusted, okay? Their heart is no longer accessible. They use sex as a way of being close to people, but they don't emotionally get close to anybody. And then when there's ever a conversation, it's like you can't reach them. They're off to the races. Like there's no meaningful conversation, I feel. And so I do feel like you're moving on from this. This person is confused and doesn't have much of an inner life. They're not doing the work for themselves. And so they're very hard to reach. They just use sex as a way of connecting with people. It's very superficial. Okay? So if you were kind of caught into this um situation, I feel like you might have really hurt yourself in terms of your own self-worth because this person just never really responded to the feelings you were sharing with them or the desire to get the relationship moving. They just never really got on track. And I'm here to tell you, it's not you. And so the whole thing, it's not me, it's you, or it's not you, it's me, like whatever that is. I'm here to tell you, it really was them. They were not able to connect with people in a way. They weren't able to connect with themselves. So if you've been blaming yourself for this not working out, I'm here to tell you that this was never going to work out because it was something that they could not connect with. It's good to let go. It's good to let go. We're in this full moon time. This full moon, it's a full beaver moon. I think that's what it is. Bear moon, beaver, I don't know, that kind of stuff. But take a look at that. This is a time of releasing because Taurus is about what you value. And above all, you should value you. Okay? So I'm going to continue on. I do see Gemini here. I see Leo. I see Pisces, Gemini, Leo, Pisces, Libra. Okay? So I'm going to continue on. I feel like there's a reason that this is showing up, that there's an ending here. This full moon is an acceleration of that. You may ask this person one more time, and it just is so obvious to you that it's not going to happen. You may just resolve this in yourself without any conversation with this person. This also could be a pattern where you have unavailable people that you've always sort of wanted to be in relationship or win someone over who's unavailable. That's a very common thing. Okay, it's a very common thing to have, maybe you had inaccessible parents who were not emotionally available to you. And so the pattern is, I want to win over someone who's unemotional or unavailable because that will somehow satisfy, that will somehow prove to me that I'm worthy of love. And I'm here to tell you that this pattern is being tied up for you, is ending for you, because it is about what you value and being aware that it is you value most. If anything else is possibly the best thing you can ever do for yourself. So let's see where we go. Okay. Morning message. This nodal alignment, the eclipse isn't happening till the 19th, but I wanted to do this beforehand so you could get yourself ready for that day, that November 19th on Friday, when you can finally release. All right, my darling, link is below. I'll see you over there. If you're part of Pathfinders, the rest of this reading starts right now.